Hi guys, we're a little bit late this week, but this is my digital plan with me. I did start a new job, so it's been a bit upside down at the moment. So, welcome to week 10. Now, this week I am using a sticker kit by Victoria Thatcher. It's called Plie, and it is the cutest graphics. They are amazing. Thank you, Victoria. I will leave a link to her website below where you can find all these lovely downloads that I use on a regular basis. I just love the bits and pieces that she puts in her plans. Now, this week I am starting off with the sidebar. So I am going to use the Monday through Sunday sidebar. I'm not too sure what I'm going to use this for this week, to be honest, because sometimes I use pick-up times for the children, sometimes I use dinners. I just use really a mixture of all kinds of things really in here, but it just goes with whatever I want to use it for, which is the beauty of planning like this, where there's no set plan. I don't have to stick to the same thing every week. I can just move things around as I need to, really, and just as I see fit. So now that that's in, I'm going to move on to the next little bit of my sidebar. Now, I have been forgetting a lot of things recently. As I mentioned at the beginning, I started a new job, so everything has really been turned on its head. So we're going to do a heart checkbox. Now, for the checkbox, I obviously pop this one in and put it in on top of the Monday to Sunday. When I actually put it down, I just felt like I needed more space for this, so all I'm going to do is just copy and paste it and add another one above. Gives me double the amount of to-dos, which I'm sure I've got to do. I just sometimes forget to write them down. I have been doing that a lot recently. Now, just to tidy this section up a little bit, you will notice that once I've got it lined up, because it doesn't quite, there's a gap that I don't like. My OCD is kicking in again at this point. I'm just going to select it, click more and click send to back. Just lines it up a little bit, and it is a little bit wonky, which I can see now, but you know what, it'll be fine. I've already got things in there now, so it's all good. So to finish off this little box at the top, even though it is my planner, I use it on a regular basis, so I don't really need to tell myself where my to-dos are. I just love this little quarter box, so I have popped this in above, and I'm just going to make it the right size, and I'll pop that in there. One thing I do like about Metamoji is the ability to handwrite. Now, I know it's not as fancy as what you guys get on iPads, but it just really allows me to, because if it was my planner, if it was a physical planner, so I would be writing this in anyway. So this just allows me to really represent my own writing, which I have had a lot of practice on Metamoji, and I can honestly say that, if I was to write it with a pen, I wouldn't do much different anyway, to be honest, just for a simple to-do section. So now we've got the sidebar done, and I'm happy with the sidebar, and it's useful for me this week. I'm going to do the date covers this week. Now, I don't use these very often. As I've mentioned in one previous videos, I like the way that these cover. They do only cover I can get them to look good and still only cover the day of the week, which means then I can leave my own dating in there. I don't need to find some date dots or anything like that to put on there, and I am going to give you guys a treat and not subject you to my OCD. So here's me putting in everything. Took me about 10 minutes. I've sped it right up, so you guys don't need to watch that. dates are in, all done, all the days of the week are in. Now next I'm going to move on to the full boxes. Now with this kit, I like the boxes that come with the kit, however I love this washi strip, this bottom washi more. So what I'm going to do this week is I'm just going to split it in half. Now looking back on it now, I probably could have ended this after girl maybe 3, 4, half of 4, I don't know, I didn't really want to cut off girl number 4, but I could have ended it there and it would have just spread out a little bit better, but it's barely noticeable once it's done. So all I'm doing for this is just dragging it all the way across Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. For Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday, I'm just doing exactly the same, but just popping it off at the other side. This bottom washi is absolutely amazing, and how easy is that for full boxes done for the week. All good, there we go. So with this, while I wanted to put loads of little bits, bobs and everything in, I really didn't feel the need to. The bottom washi really just makes it come together in relation to what's included, the design, you know, the different things that come with this. So I am just going to add some half boxes to here just for my weekly commitment. So really there isn't much of anything else going on with this. But let's get all these different little bits in now. So I'm going to put my weekly commitments at the top of my spread this week. So I'm just going to add these in now. So in relation to adding stickers or items to Metamoji, I do have a video on that. You can look back through there and it just shows you how to add stickers to Metamoji. It's really quick and easy, to be honest, and once you've got something that you use all the time, just makes planning so much quicker. I am all about the quick planning at the moment. I have other things to do, there's other things I want to achieve, so really just to get down a week in my planner with lots of white space to allow me to go ahead and enjoy the rest of my week while keeping track of what's important through the week, just makes it so much quicker and easier. So just an example, this is my week coming up of how I actually use my planner, I do have all the pretty planning, as I call it, that goes on, you know, like in the videos, and to get everything as I want it, so the decoration of the planner. This is effectively how I will use the rest of the planner as we go along. So on Tuesday I have parents' evening. That's it. I tend not to add too much in the way of decoration, just so I can kind of cross things off as I go through them or remember to be somewhere. And unfortunately I have parents' evening twice. Hopefully not 2 tellings off this week by teachers, but we'll see. I never know. Maybe if it's really bad I'll update you guys next week. I won't update you if it's good. Everyone says their kids are good at parents' evening. It's not the case, only because the teachers are too nice. So now that I've got my main things in, so things that will have popped up this week, like the parents' evening, I am going to go ahead and add in the next section. I'm not too sure what I'm doing here. I've just said to make the screen really small. Who knows? So like I mentioned, I do love the artwork that Victoria's included in here. I just wanted to really nod to that in relation to the planner. This little girl is amazing. And if you do follow Victoria Thatcher or know of her work or anything like that, it is very reminiscent of that. It shows what she's, you know, up to at the moment in relation to her designs. So that is about it, I believe. Thank you guys for watching, for sticking with me. Like I said, sorry the video's a little bit late. It should be available Monday afternoon. If you have any questions or anything like that, just drop them in the comments and I will get straight back to you. Please remember to like, comment and subscribe, and thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next week. Bye.